Thanks, people of the tarot. I'm live, and probably nobody will be watching this live, but I wanted to go live. So, today, my body said I needed rest. So, I decided to come outside and sit and rest and pick through some of the wool I have washed. Look at that. So, this is my resting day. And also, well, I figured since I was outside, I might as well do some dyeing because I had an indigo pot going, and I will show you that, and then I'm going to set this back down and I'll show you what. So I had some yellow. So basic art, yellow and blue make green. So I decided to do the skein with some yellow, one side yellow and one side green, and mosquitoes coming out now because it's getting later in the afternoon and the sun is going down. And then we got in here, this is my outdoor sink. You get it at Lowe's. I got it at Lowe's, only cost a few bucks, about 30 bucks, and they shipped it, right? Great thing to have if you're doing wool outside, because I would have never been able to process any of that. And this is roving, so, which I also was yellow from goldenrod beforehand. So I'm just going to pull that out because that's been rinsing. So and I'll show you after I hold that all up. And then I'll talk about tarot too. I haven't done much with tarot this month, which is okay. I am okay with that, because I still have some more events coming up. And so this has been a quiet month for that. So my wrap up will be a little bit different. As you know, I do everything on my channel that I do. So there we go. It will dry a little bit of a lighter shade, but that's pretty much it. And let that drip really good. The roving you don't want to squeeze out or anything because it can felt when it's wet. So we'll just let that hang there, and I'll probably even come out later in the day and put that on. Let's see. Oh, yes, I can flip it around so you can see me. Why don't I do that? So you don't have to see the wall. In fact, I will do my wrap up, which is just talking. A little greasy. Literally have some oils in my hair. Let me see if I can get this set just right so you can see my eyeballs. Oops, nope. That's not working. I keep putting my thumb. Some little sun backlighting there. And some sun. I'm going to work while I talk. I trust your pillow for my back because my back does bother me. Let me hold on to you. I'm going to move the table closer to me so I can talk to you. So, anyways, as I'm sitting here going through the wall, see, let's talk tarot. So I really didn't do anything with tarot, but I do want to talk tarot because I saw our dear Win the Thrifty Rich, Jennifer, say that 3 times fast, do a video on the New Elements Tarot. And I wasn't crazy about it, you know. I'm looking, she's showing out that she really went through the major arcana, you know. And I thought, you know, I did love the what's that card? The Empress. The Empress is my card. So I was like, she showed I just love the Empress card. And I wasn't crazy about the Magician, so maybe I won't like the deck. But when she showed me, or us, the Hierophant, I was sold on the deck. And then when she showed me Death, and she had, like, oh my God, I was totally sold on the deck. So I guess I'm going to have to get the New Elements deck. So that's that part about tarot. I've been working on tarot class. I had a couple of orders. I seem to get a couple of orders every month, and I greatly appreciate this tarot community for that. I really, really do. because that is really changing me pay off bills. It's just, you guys, I just appreciate it so much. So I decided to take a few days off, even though, because I didn't really have any orders. And as you know, I was working on the skull, and I just decided, I'm going to take a couple days off. I really want to focus on the wool so I can get this ready for winter, so I'll have winter spinning to do. And so that's what I'm doing. And so, meantime, I get an order. So I said, well, I still want to give myself a little time off. Excuse me? Just a minute. I'll call. Is it for me? Yeah. Can I call her back? Okay. Yeah, anytime I sit down and talking to you guys, somebody always happens. So anyway, where was I? I'm getting that tarot deck. Oh, yes, I was back. I was talking about tarot cloth. So, and then I get another tarot cloth order. And I'm like, well, I still want to take a few more days off. So I told the person that ordered it I would start on Monday, and I probably will. I just needed some. I've been running around like with my head cut off all September. I just like good stuff, working my butt off, and then getting this wool. Even though I had help, it's still a lot. I'm doing a lot of the work. So it's a lot of work. But I like being busy. I like doing different things. I get really bored very easily if I do the same thing. So I really love having the option of doing the sewing. Oh, you probably want to see my whole face. Maybe if I do it, oops, no, I won't orientate now that we're live. Let me see if I can try this bag. I gotta get somebody, starting to get cooler out anyway, and I got my sweatshirt wet because it's slippery. Yeah, it was doing so well, and then all of a sudden it just fell over it. And I know you guys don't like that, so I'll wrap it up here. I'll talk to you and hold the phone, and I'll wrap it up. So yeah, so skulls are for sale, guys. Those skull cloths are for sales. The lamp that I showed you guys, that's going to be for sale when I get them done. So I got back to work on those on Monday. And so I've got, not until the end of October do I go out and do live readings. I have one, and then I have one in November, and then it doesn't really start up until springtime. So, which is a bummer because I enjoy reading, but I might try something else so that I can read from home, because I'd rather read for people than read for myself. I'd rather read for other people. That's where I really get enjoyment from it. That's where I draw in the energies. That's where I get the messages. And I just find it overall really rewarding is reading tarot for other people. I'm not a collector. And I know once it gets into October and November and I can't spend any time outside, that I will, hopefully we get back into doing tarot tags. And when I started doing the tarot videos over a year ago, I had already done some videos on my channel, but when I started, we were doing a lot of tarot tags, and those were fun. So hopefully when it gets to be winter here, and in the northern hemisphere anyway, we can start doing some tarot readings. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I've got to wrap it up and get this stuff taken in and give my friend a call. I might just call her from out here. So I don't want to, I think that's all I want. Oh, there was one little subject that I did want to mention. And everybody knows about the incident in England. And, it was a very unfortunate incident. But I stated this on Hermit's channel that it's not my place to to pass judgment on what happened between two people. Wasn't there. And even if I was there, it still wouldn't be my place to pass judgment. Being an open-hearted person like I am, I have compassion for the both of them. And I wish them both healing. And neither, that does not, that I condone any of the, the actions that led up to what happened. But it just that I have compassion. I'm a compassionate person. So one person may not like it. I am neutral. I am neutral because I'm a compassionate person. And I believe everybody has a right to heal and to seek healing. And that's what I wish for the both of them, is healing. And hopefully they both find peace. Because I'm sure it hurt both sides. One side may not show it like the other does, but I'm sure it hurt both. And all we can I believe in myself, I can't tell anybody else what they feel, but for me, I'm neutral. I can't pass judgment. It's not my job, but I can show compassion and love for both sides. And I'm going to do a little plug-in. I'm sure everybody that watches my channel watches anyway. Check out the new Elements Tarot. I think it will be worth looking into. I know Willowin the Thrifty Witch did one, and somebody else did one, and I can't remember who, because my brain has been scattered as much as I've been busy. So that's it for now. Nobody got the chance to join me, but I can. It's Saturday. Everybody does lives. It's just, I just thought, if I'm going to do a video, I might as well do it live. So that's it for now. Everybody have a great weekend. And if you're seeing this later, have a great weekend. And enjoy the weather. Bye. Yes, of course, I want to